Hi, this arrived today. It's the 6th edition of Mark McLaughlin's War and Peace, which is a game I backed on Kickstarter and am pretty excited to get. So, this, hopefully will fit my Napoleonic itch. The only other Napoleonic game I have is Nations in Arms, and I've not played it. The rulebook is bad. It's unedited. There are like duplicate things. There were no proofreading. It's unclear. I actually got a copy of the kind of fan-edited rules as well, and it's a bit better. I love GMT's Napoleonic Wars, but it's currently out of print. I'd love to get a nice new printing of that. But anywho, let's take a look at what we got here. This is a very thick box. It's not that large of a box. It's thick and it's heavy. Great picture of Napoleon at his coronation on the cover. And on the back, we have our contents and map. So you have your sample units and our map. And I'm actually getting reflection from my camera there. It's annoying. And let's open this one up and see what we got inside. There will be a lot inside. This is a massive, massive box. Just run that down the edge. The box has some damage on it from, I am assuming, print shipping. You can see right here, it's got a smooshed corner. And over here, a slight dinged corner. I also had problems getting this as UPS decided to charge an extra $50 after everything had been paid for. I did contact OSS and they were able to clear things up, but that is annoying. I'm not a fan of UPS, for the record. That happens a lot. So here we have our stuffs. A couple of D6s, basic, standard D6s. One lone baggie. I hope this is not for all of the pieces because they're not going to fit in there. Our rules of play. Good printing. Nice glossy paper. More on the sample units. Sequence of play. Reinforcements. It's not a thick book. This is something I like so far. This rulebook is only 20 pages. So that really, really, really is a big plus for me. Having like a small rulebook. It's actually less than that. It's 18 pages. And then we've got our back cover. So 20 pages in total. Awesome. Then we have our scenario book. Looks like quite a few scenarios here. 13 of them. That's great. Good. Lots and lots of scenarios. And it starts off with a nice little easy one on the Italian campaign to help break people in with the introductory thing here. And that is 23 pages of scenarios. Then the fun part, the real meat, the grand campaign scenario. I want to play this. This would be a wonderful thing. That'd probably take you a little while. And the rules on 2-player and solo play. Down here. So this does add more to the actual core of the game if you are playing the grand campaign. So, and we have another book. Our operational methods. Nice. Yeah, a little clarification. I went a bit fast there, sorry. And oh, a handful of baggies, more of them. Our French ally leaders display. Back is empty. So, good quality paper here, glossy. And then our allied leaders display, which has a slight fold out here as well. Back is empty as well. You got the man Wellington at the top here. I can't really focus in on there too well. Our French leader display. A force pool display for everybody. France and England and Spain, Prussia, Austria, Russia. Even the minor states are on here. Down at the bottom here, the German minor states. The back is also blank. Turn sequence. Ooh, it's a big one. It is a big fold out, like 6-sided. So the basic turn sequence, standard war game, supply, attrition, reinforcement, movement, combat. Then the other player, an advance your turn marker, optional tactical matrix for field battles, force march table, and the combat sequence, and the loss chart. A grand campaign optional combat results table, and an expanded sequence of play, which is nice to have everything broken down. Grand campaign, sequence of events, or chronology. Kind of cool. On the back, we have, of course, terrain and naval, attrition table, and another combat results. And then there are fewer counter sheets than I was expecting, to be honest with you. These are tiny, tiny counters, though. They're very small. And on the back of them, they're double-sided, of course. But these are very small, really tiny. They're good cardstock. They appear to be great cardstock, but they are very, very, very small. Like, here's my thumb to scale. I'll try to pop one out, but they seem to be a little bit hard to get out, how they're kind of wedged in here. But we got one right here. It's about the size of my index finger, top of my index finger. So yeah, they're quite small. I mean, it's a big game. Would be printing more of these would have been quite insane if they were larger. All right, more forces, the British and more French and Prussians, it looks like. And more units. Our generals up here too, some generals. And here we have more generals and then just the game tokens. I'm surprised there's only that many for extra tokens in terms of status and things. And then our generals. And there are two versions of Napoleon. We have Napoleon and then Bonaparte. As I think that's in before he was actually coronated. And then, there's going to be a lot. I'll shove some of this out of the way. As we get into maps, as this has two hulking maps with it. A great quality map. I like the printing on it. It's also quite thick board here. And I'll orient it correctly. So it's a big one. It's really large. This is quite a big one. It has two of these. We're down here with Spain and France and Great Britain up here. It actually reminds me of the map's size with two this large of GMT's US Civil War, which comes with two full-sized large maps. Also a great game. Also getting a reprint with some updates. So if you like Civil War games, that's highly recommended, man. Love it. My girlfriend loves it too. It was the first kind of hex and counter war game she played, and she absolutely loved it. And we have the, sorry for kicking the tripod there, the Eastern Front, down with our global movement, the Mediterranean, the East Mediterranean and Egypt, and Italy, and Turkey or the Ottomans, and up into Russia, which you should not invade that. That would be a bad idea. Don't invade Russia in winter. Prussia. So, I don't know when I'll get this to the table. It's a monster. It's a big one. I don't know if I even have table space, or much table space, but I do want to get it up here. It is a great looking game, highly recommended. And anyway, as usual, thank you for watching, and hope you're safe out there. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.